Baby, let me tell you. I don't know what I did with my notes for episode 2. And until I find them, we just gonna move it right along. I don't feel like rewatching the damn episode. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? We are reviewing Basketball Wives, season number 7, episode number 3. And again, I don't know the name of the episode. So, yeah, let me know if you know. If it's your first time visiting my channel, what up though? Go ahead, click that red subscribe button so you could be a ray of sunshine. And everybody, so that we're all together in this, that we stuck together. Click the notification bell so you're alerted of all the videos that I upload going forward. So I really do like going person by person, but Basketball Wives won't let me be great. So we're going to just, let it flow and see what happens. The first scene we see is of Tammy and of Shani together, chitting and chatting it up. And, Madam Messy, I'm all like, Tammy, be careful what you say to her. You know she likes to go back and tell the truth because she's friends with everybody. Child, if she don't get the fuck out of here with that. So she's sitting and she's asking her about things with Reg and how they're going. And as Tammy should be, she's excited, but she's all like, he needs to come with something different than my previous relationships. I've been proposed to several times, and we know she's been married. We know that she has been in an abusive relationship before, so she needs something different, something fresh. And they talk about clusters, and she was like, I'm all right with a cluster, child. Honey, you got to know it's pawnability. Yes, Tammy, if y'all don't know, I am Team Tammy all the way. Even when she might be slightly wrong, I'm still Team Tammy. And honestly, I never think she's wrong. But then they start talking about the dynamic between Jen and Evelyn, since Jen and Tammy have been friends for these few years that Evelyn and Jen have been apart. And pretty much Tammy is all like, I think that they both wanted to be friends all this time anyway and just really didn't know how to get back together, and that they are meant to be together, that they are meant to be friends. You know what I'm saying? They're messy boots left and right. So they have to be together in order to walk a straight line, child. That pretty much in a nutshell, that she has to be like, take it kind of easy when it comes to the two of them because they messy as fuck. Let's see how this snowballs, because you know it's going to snowball. You know some shit going to hit the fan because somebody has always got their finger in the pot tasting and stirring and seeing how messy shit going to get. Then we see the next scene is with Cece, who invites Evelyn and Jennifer to have a conversation about the happy ending from last episode. And so when they sit together, they kind of get right to it. At least that's how we see it. And in a nutshell, Evelyn and Jennifer say, well, is Kristen your girl or no? Because if she's your girl, she should have told you that we were joking about the happy ending. Now, I'm going to say this. It was presented jokingly, but nonetheless, they meant it maliciously as a joke. Whatever. It was implied when she was saying that the people in the word on the street, that she was meeting the men at the gym and bringing them back to her spa, okay, her medical spa, which they were trying to insinuate that it was a massage spa, okay? Like, I don't know why they want to pretend like that's not what the insinuation was. Y'all, do you think that it was just merely a joke, or were they really being malicious like that and messy like that and just trying to get Kristen to join in? And Kristen did laugh, and I feel like, if I fuck with you, if that shit ain't funny, it ain't what we laughing at. It ain't meant to be a joke if it's going to be detrimental or something to somebody. And then I think, too, part of it is because I think she said she is Filipino. Did she say that? I'm not sure. Y'all don't get mad at me. When they was doing the dance last week, she said what her ethnicity was. Nonetheless, I feel like because she's of Asian descent, or a portion of her is of Asian descent, that they automatically connected, a spa as a massage parlor with Asian equals happy ending bullshit, okay? Like, whatever. So, but Cece handled herself very well and I really commend her. Like, you don't have to stand up for yourself and be ignorant. You can stand up for yourself and have class and dignity. And I think that that's what Cece's going to show the majority of the show. But I feel like they're going to test her. Because the way these girls are set up, we know that they always got some shit going. And now that they didn't rubbed her the wrong way and got her side-eyeing them, I think it's just going to come back and it's just going to fester and she's going to remember and shit might boil. So let's just see what happens with that. So during their meet and whatever, Cece says, well, I'm going to get all the girls together and I'm going to have a spa day at my medical spa and give treatments and, you know, and I'm going to give treatments and I'm going to let the ladies really get to know me. So what we see is everybody shows up except Tammy. So Jackie and Evelyn are in the room together. Your girl Tammy is busy, honey. But everybody is in there. And right now, Jackie and Evelyn are being cordial with one another because really, Kristen is now in the hot seat. Kristen is in the hot seat, and when she gets there, Jennifer, who seems like she's got a vendetta against her all of a sudden, honey, is all like, well, I'm going to give you, who's making drinks? Jennifer is, Jen is. I'm going to give you vodka because they say vodka makes you tell the truth. Well, bitch, what are you saying? What you're saying is that I've lied about something. And she says, well, what do you mean? I tell the truth 99.9% of the time, which means there's a percentage that, percent that she. So Kristen is like, well, what did I come in on? What are you trying to say? What do you mean I need the truth serum? Like, because Evelyn co-signs and they begin to tell her, well, why wouldn't you tell her that it was a joke? Why wouldn't you say that we were laughing and clowning around about the happy ending? Now, I'm going to say this. Kristen did not defend herself. Kristen did not say, well, that was what you implied. And then you went ahead and laughed and made it a joke. I hate when people don't follow up with the reason why they felt that they thought it was true. Like, I totally get it. I totally understand what the implication was. And that is all Kristen needed to say to really unsully her name. Because right now, even to your friend Cece, even to the people in the room, you look like you're lying. But I did like that Madam Messy, aka Shani, checked Jennifer when she was like, I didn't say you were a liar. Don't say that. That did not come out of my mouth. She said, well, that's what you meant, though. That was implied. That's the implication. Y'all, people don't understand a truth serum. You were saying that, you know, she needed the vodka to tell the truth, which implies that she was lying. Like, we need to really, don't be trying to be passive aggressive and underhanded. Just be like, girl, you lied. Girl, yeah, that's what I meant. And, you know, I'm clever with my words, but I did mean that you did not tell the complete truth when you were talking to Cece, okay? And so as things get continue, you know, Kristen is like, hold on, though. I'm not messy. That's not who I am, and I don't like it. I want to clear my name. She gets really emotional, gets some tears in her eyes and shit. Things get squashed because Cece's all like, I just want to move forward. I just want to move on and forget about this whole situation. And so they kind of hug it out or whatever and move forward. Okay, so listen. So since we are talking about Cece and Kristen, a little later, we see them going for a walk to whatever they was going, walking from getting a iced coffee or some tea or something. I'm not sure what it is that they had, but they walk and they're walking and she asks her, well, how do you feel about the party? And she says, well, I was unhappy. I spent all this money and these girls are just arguing. I did these treatments and I didn't get a thank you. Like, they're really ingrates for the most part. And Kristen asked her, well, do you feel like, I was trying to be messy and go behind your back? And Cece was like, no, I never felt like that. But really, Cece, I think you did. I think you did feel just a little taken aback. I really think you felt for a moment like, how could she go against me, or why didn't she defend me? And that's a human response, because I know I probably would have been like, bitch, you just gonna sit there and let them ha and say that I'm giving happy endings. If I'm a hoe, I'm not that kind, okay? Like, damn, yeah, they buy me bags and shoes and shit. Like, that's where she could have went with that. Anyway, that's just me, okay? That's how I would have responded with my friends. Like, bitch. Oh, you know what? Let me go back to the party. Jennifer's ass with that fucking trying to be mad. I got shit going on. This little shit ain't nothing, trying to be mad and get rah-rah. I was like, bitch, don't even know how to be rah-rah in real life. Like, relax, calm down, sit down, be quiet. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, why? And then she had that little smirk. Did y'all catch that? Like, you know, she was doing good acting. She's trying to make sure she secures her place in the season, because you see how the girls just be recycling out, like, in and out, in and out, in and out. Who is a steady fixture? Shiny, Tammy, Evelyn, okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's like a high turnaround. Something bit me, y'all, and I don't know what it is. We also see the dynamic between Tammy and Lyric. Lyric, her daughter, they're going to pick out or go dress shopping for Tammy's upcoming nuptials, and they have a heart-to-heart where Lyric talks about how she treated Reg and how Reg saw her as standoffish. Well, she does and did appear standoffish last season. Do y'all remember that? Nevertheless, she said that she felt like, you know, not having her own father kind of affected the relationship with her and Reg, and she felt like she will need to rectify that in the upcoming, you know, days or weeks or whatever before her mom gets married, since she knows that he's going to be a permanent fixture in her life. Tammy comes out with this really simple lace, amazing dress that looked good. The only thing I didn't like was that little tie thing on the side. Like, get rid of that. But the dress was gorgeous. I could see myself getting married in that. However, I'm getting married in t-shirts and jeans. I hope you're listening, future husband. T-shirt and jeans. Like, I hope you've been married. If you haven't, I hope you have the money for the wedding, because weddings are expensive and stupid as shit. Just my thought. Okay? Just my thought. We can go on a honeymoon. Go on a destination wedding. Let me stop rambling. And since we're talking about Lyric, let's talk about Lyric and Reggie. They went over to the flower shop to find roses, and he was a little off about roses, and I was like, that's what happens when you don't expose your children to stuff early on, and you don't have these conversations with them, or they're sheltered. I really think that Reggie might be a little sheltered, didn't experience a lot of things. Nonetheless, I was proud to see Lyric address the situation and say that she was going to give him a good shot and be open to him now that she has a relationship or is building a relationship with her dad. And he said, I see you and Jazz as family. You're my family. Family means everything to me. And I thought that was important, because if you're going to marry me, you marry these kids, and you got to know how that dynamic works. Yeah or nah? Let me know down below in the comments. So, we see Jackie and OG. OG is the newest member, right? They're introducing her now. She got introduced last week. She's a professional women's football player. So, she wants to have her meet her best girl, her best girl, Tammy, rightfully so. Let me introduce you to my girl so that you can fit in with the three of us, and we've got each other's back. Like, we bond. Because what I do know is that Tammy and Jackie are loyal to one another. Okay? Both batshit crazy. One's a little more extreme, but are definitely loyal to one another. And Tammy has no problem with pulling Jackie's coattail, and that's what Jackie needs. Anyway, so when they meet for the first time, OG is like, I'm excited about meeting you. Jackie has said so much about me, about you, and we're the same. It's like looking into a mirror, girl. When they cut to that confessional, and she was like, I don't know what mirror you looking into. I was like, oh my God. Tammy low-key called her not so attractive, called her interesting, called her ugly. Like, Tammy, girl, you know she was talking about the mindset and the attitude, which later on we see that she was in agreement with her, because OG is getting her grind on, swimsuit line, financial planner, football player, blah, 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 blah. But she about her bag, securing her bag, getting the coins, whatever the new phrase is. So she was actually in